What's up guys, today we're going to be putting axles in a 24 Nissan Sentra, and we're going to start off with these stupid designs on these axle nuts. I cannot stand the way they come out with these, so let's get to it. We have a special tool we use. I guess you could just use a regular punch. The next step you want to do is take your axle nut off. When you get it punched out, it'll come right off. Some of them don't, but on these you don't have to worry about it because we're replacing the axles. Now you got to drop this. Usually there's a lot more clips in here than this, but people don't like putting all the clips back, so there's only a few in this one. You don't have to take it all the way down, just drop it down far enough to get it out of your way. Next thing you want to do is take your axle nuts out, or take your ball joint nuts off, remove the ball joint bolts. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, next up you want to take your ball joint bolts out. They changed the size on them, so they're 16s now, not 18s anymore. So let's get a 16 socket, get a 16 wrench. Oh, that's 15. You want to get your other one. Alright, now here's the tricky part. You want to remove your ball joints or your lower control arms. This can be difficult. How I like to do it, I just pull them out. I know a lot of people struggle with them, so I don't know. You do them how you want to do them, but that's how I do them. Now there's a lot of different ways you can do this. I use the air hammer because I don't like struggling with stuff. So you need to remove your axle from the knuckle. You want to get your other side. Same thing. Alright, now we're about ready to pull them out. Alright, in order to remove this passenger side axle, you have two bolts on this bracket right here. The other one's up here, you can't see it from this angle. But you just remove those two bolts and the axle will slide right out. Alright, from this angle, you can see the bolts that have to come out from the bracket. It's two 13mm bolts. Well, once you get the bracket off, the axle just slides out. And that's your passenger side axle. Now we're going to go to the driver's side. Alright, so you do not need a pry bar this long, but this is what I have. That's the main reason why I bought it, was to pull axles with, because it makes things so much easier. But you want to get it up there, pop it out. You're going to lose a little bit of fluid, but not much to matter. You can always top it off when you're done. And that's how you remove axles out of a 24 Nissan Sentra.